Hey, what's up you guys? So I know in my last video I said that it's kind of rare that I go thrifting just for myself to add things to my personal collection, and I went insane. Basically, going thrifting for myself last week triggered a non-stop 2-week-long thrifting binge, which is not the best, but at least these were all sustainable purchases and they're all relatively weather appropriate. It is getting a bit cold here in New York, so I figured today I would style all the pieces I just bought for myself and show you guys how I'm dressing for the slightly colder weather. I have been thrifting a lot of pieces for Depop as well, so if you haven't already, go check it out. My account name is Haley in the Details. I won't show you everything that I posted there in this video, but I will let you know that there are a lot of designer pieces and a pair of Doc Martens. So without further ado, let's begin to attack this clothing mountain that's sitting beside me. Since I had so much luck at the Greenpoint Beacons Closet last week, I decided to go back again. There's just so much stuff there that it feels like you can't possibly see it all in one trip. So the first piece that I'm styling for you guys is this amazing pair of super wide leg leopard print suede pants. They're definitely vintage. They've got a nice old tag, I'm guessing probably from the 80s. Anyway, you guys know that I'm still not over the animal print trend and certainly not over wide leg pants. I liked these in particular because they're a bit longer than a lot of my other pieces, so I feel like I can layer thick tights or leggings underneath them. They're also a little bit big, so I just cinched them in with this really gorgeous vintage 80s belt that I also got at that location of Beacons Closet. Then I threw them on with this Sister Wives looking magenta button down, which I thrifted in LA. If you haven't watched my video about comparing LA thrifting to New York thrifting, I highly recommend. And then to finish off the look, I wore some really thick high socks under my pants to keep me warm and threw on these beautiful gold shoes that I just got at the Rachel Comey sample sale. If you guys want me to do a separate video on sample sales in New York City, just let me know below, because it definitely is a unique experience to be able to shop at them. They obviously don't happen everywhere in the world. Anyway, if I were going outside in this outfit, I'd definitely throw a coat on over. So I feel like the general theme of this video is outfits to wear under your coat. But obviously if you don't live somewhere cold, you could just wear it the way it is. Again, I wanted to throw on that belt and those shoes and style them in a different way. So first I just threw them on with these gorgeous green pants that I thrifted at Beacons Closet. I think iridescence and shiny fabric in general is a real trend for fall and winter. You heard me talk about silk in another video, but whatever these are made of, it really fits nicely with the theme. Now these pants did come with a matching green belt, but I felt like the silver hardware of the belt didn't go as nicely with the green as gold hardware, so I swapped it out for the belt I was wearing earlier. And then to tie in the green and also add a little bit of pattern, I tucked in this button-up cardigan from L Train Vintage, which has a very subtle dark green threading. I'm very picky about vintage sweaters because a lot of them tend to be itchy, but this one is very soft. This outfit definitely gives me vintage Burberry vibes. Speaking of shiny fabric and Burberry, I actually found a shiny Burberry shirt at Beacons Closet. Now, I didn't even realize this was Burberry until I brought it home. I was mostly just drawn to how gorgeously chartreuse and shiny the fabric is. It's definitely oversized on me, but I kind of like that look, especially with some really cinched pants, which is why I went with probably my most flattering pants. This pair of dark blue with white polka dot vintage pants from Amsterdam. I feel like I'm never going to decide to get rid of these because they're very flattering. But anyway, I thought it would be fun to tie in the white from the polka dots on the pants with an accessory, which is also why I paired this outfit with some little white socks and my white Ferragamo pumps that I got at Goodwill. I haven't seen much of it yet, but I do think that white tights are going to be really popular for the rest of the winter. They have this very classy 60s vibe, and again, they were popular in the 80s, so if I wanted to be really warm, I could throw this on with tights instead of just these little socks. Moving on, I styled the same shoes and socks and the same scrunchie with a different outfit. I got these beautiful pleated acid wash 80s jeans at L Train Vintage. Again, I think part of why I love vintage 80s jeans so much is that they were cut with a more curvy silhouette in mind. They tend to be really high-waisted and just cinch you in at the waist, but then have plenty of room for your legs and your butt, which, as I've said in previous videos, can be an issue for me. Anyway, I would have loved to wear this outfit with just a tight white turtleneck turtleneck underneath, but I haven't found one at the thrift store yet. So I improvised and threw on this white lace-up blouse from Eggy, which again, I got at Beacon's Closet. I definitely would not be able to wear this outfit outside, but this one is for you guys who live in warmer climates. And now I'm going to transition awkwardly into the part where I promote my brand sponsorship. If you guys don't know yet, I am working with Mejuri. They've been sending me free jewelry so I can promote it to you guys. I do have a code in the description if you guys want to purchase anything, and I will make a small commission off of it. But anyway, the new pearl collection just came out, and I was just sent these gorgeous little dainty stacked pearl earrings. I'll insert a real picture of them so you can tell what they actually look like. But anyway, I'm just wearing them in this video with all of my outfits. As you can tell, they're very versatile. Moving on with the outfits, I got this really gorgeous leopard print button-down shirt at Beacon's Closet as well. I just tucked it into these 80s jeans, buttoned it up all the way, cinched it in with this crocodile belt that I always borrow from my boyfriend, and then threw on my snakeskin cowboy boots that I got at Housing Works. Now, I know you guys might think the animal print trend is getting a little stale nowadays, but I feel like one way to make it feel fresh is to style it in more of an 80s Western style rather than a very clean minimalist style. And when we're talking about leopard print specifically, I prefer one that looks a little more natural. It's got some shading to it. It's not very clean cut. I think that definitely applies to the pants I showed you earlier and this shirt. But the most important thing to keep in mind is that you obviously don't have to keep up with the trends. I've always loved animal print, and whenever it comes into style, I take as much advantage of that as I can. I think it looks really nice with my hair and my skin. And as you'll see, there's always ways to take trends that feel a little bit old and style them in a fresh new way so that you don't look like you're behind on the times, if that's something that concerns you. Another outfit that I put together with the same pleated 80s jeans is this simple monochromatic look featuring this amazing cropped 80s leather jacket. Now obviously black ankle boots, jeans, a leather jacket, and a black turtleneck are not the most exciting outfit combination, but I think this outfit illustrates how you can have simple basic pieces paired together and make it look really exciting and different if you go for styles that are maybe not as common. This jacket is something I thrifted at L Train Vintage at the same time as I got these pants, and you guys have definitely seen these ankle boots before. They're just my croc print Stuart Weitzman boots that I thrifted at Housing Works. I know a lot of you are probably ambivalent about shoulder pads and big shoulders in general, but I think there's something really empowering and also really flattering about wearing them, especially with something that crops or cinches at the waist. I love this jacket because it has a belt right at the waist, so you could cinch it in really tight and it doesn't give you that boxy silhouette that a lot of other leather jackets do. It's also surprisingly warm for a leather jacket. I could definitely wear this into the winter when it gets really cold. So I would definitely recommend thrifting a vintage leather jacket rather than investing in a new one for a lot of reasons, but we don't need to go into that right now. All right, we are nearing the end. I've got two more outfits to show you guys. The first features these pants that I also got at the Rachel Comey sample sale. When I was there, I saw so many super gorgeous high-waisted pairs of pants, and I was just hoping that I would find a pair that fit me. And then lo and behold, I found this gorgeous burnt red pair. And they just feel like a unique piece that's not necessarily going to go out of style that quickly. So I felt like it was worth making the investment in these pants and the shoes that I'm wearing. Since the pants are just a tad bit big at the waist, I cinched them in with this belt that I showed you guys earlier from Beacon's Closet. And then to tie in the gold tones of the shoes and the belt, I threw on this amazing vintage velvet tiger print top, again from Beacon's Closet. Especially when the temperature gets really low, I feel like tight turtleneck tops kind of become my staple. You can layer them under sweaters, under other tops, and obviously under your coat without sort of losing your shape. So I was definitely on the hunt for some tight turtlenecks when I went to Beacon's Closet. The last thing that I picked up in this haul was also a tight turtleneck from Beacon's Closet. Now I realized all the other outfits in this video were just pants with a top, so I wanted to get a little experimental for you guys. So first I have this gorgeous red turtleneck top, as I said. Now I mentioned in my previous video that I like pairing similar shades that are not quite exactly the same, so I threw on my red leather coat that I got at my last Beacon's Closet trip. Then because I was getting sort of a 90s vibe from this outfit, I wanted to throw on my knee-high patent leather kitten heel boots. Now, sometimes I just tuck my pants into the boots, but I felt like I had done that a few too many times, so I wanted to go with shorts or a skirt. I don't currently have any mini skirts, so I picked this pair of khaki green shorts from L Train Vintage. Obviously, if I were to wear this outside, I would have to put on some tights, but this could be a great look for any of you who live somewhere that gets a little bit chilly, but not freezing. This outfit kind of made me feel like Carmen Sandiego, if you guys know who that is. Now, I know this outfit could also kind of remind you of Christmas, but I feel like because the shorts are not super bright green, it's not excessively festive. I also feel like pairing silver detail, like this crocodile belt, with the shorts makes it less Christmassy than pairing gold with it would've, but that's just me. You guys might think I look absolutely ridiculous. That's kind of the theme of my channel, you know? Just put these really weird outfits together and hope that you guys think they're cool, because I certainly do. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to check out my Depop if you're interested in buying any of the pieces that I thrifted for you guys. It's just Haley in the details. Also, if you're not already, follow me on Instagram. It's at HaleyWalker_. I try to post different outfits that I haven't shown in videos before on my Instagram, so you guys are always getting something fresh. And once again, let me know on Instagram or in the comments if there's anything you guys want to see from me. I'm thinking about doing a video about vintage denim, or maybe a video about sample sales. Let me know what you want to see. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.